So it's now the next day and we are in North Bay. Had a nice night here at the Travel Lodge, but now we're got a bruiser of a day coming up, 5.5 hours to Kapuskasing. So that's going to be challenging. So here's a little quiz for you. Anybody have any idea who these characters are? I'll accept any answers in the comments. Let me know what you think. Who is this? If nobody comes up with an answer, I'll give you a little hint in the next video. Yeah, so this morning we are off going north, out of North Bay. And we're going to make a little stop at Kirkland Lake and then another stop at Cochrane. And we'll finally settle down for the night at Kapuskasing. I can never remember the name of that. And of course the obligatory first stop will be Tim Hortons. We're now in the area of Kapuskasing Shores, a town that's nestled in a wide valley. It's you know, we're no longer in that Canadian Shield type of land. It looks quite arable around here, and you can see why this place was settled. We're also not too far from the Quebec border, I believe, and you can see that the French language is starting to become more apparent everywhere too, although English is obviously in the majority here. The French fur traders came up this way and moved across the north, so it's not surprising that that there's a French influence here. Oh, this is still a young street, by the way. Oh, I mean to say Highway 11. Sorry. That will stop.
Jesus Christ, I got rabbits.
Wow.
That little stupid thing.
As we headed on north, we decided to stop in at Kirkland Lake. Now, Kirkland Lake is famous for its gold mines, and I believe there's still some active mining going on here. Unfortunately, they don't have any kind of a mine that you can go into, so that doesn't work out very well. The town Kirkland Lake was named after Winifred Kirkland, who was the secretary in the government, and named by a fellow named Rourke, who I guess was very impressed by her. Unfortunately, the lake that he named in her honor and from which the town got its name dried up because of the mine tailings, so that was that. She never actually saw the town. It was never here.
Bugging you. I love you though, you know that.
Oh! See, she's just trying to make me sick. Listen to what I'm going to tell him. Listen.
I almost spewed my coffee.
Listen to what I'm going to tell him. He's going to freak. Listen to this. I love you. Well, yeah, here we are at Swastika or Swastika. I'm not really sure how they pronounce it here. Yes, it is a rather strange name because of a person who was active in the 30s and 40s, but I'm just wondering what the actual source of that name was.
Swastika was actually named after the Swastika gold mine in 1907. It's a Sanskrit good luck symbol, and of course predates Adolf Hitler by quite a bit. During World War II, the provincial government removed the swastika sign from the town and replaced it with a sign renaming the town Winston. The residents removed the Winston sign and replaced it with a swastika sign with the message, "To hell with Hitler, we came up with our name first."
So today is Friday, May 17, and we are off for Longlac. It's a bit of a shorter trip today than it was yesterday. Rather than 5.5 hours, it's only a little bit over 3 hours to Longlac. So we're looking forward to that. The sun is basically disappeared for today and for tomorrow, I believe, and there's a possibility of showers, but after a morning's shower this morning, things have dried up a bit, so that's nice. And Holly had a nice run at the leash-free dog park in Kapuskasing with another couple of dogs. So she got a chance to do some running, and she really enjoyed that. I was noticing the scenery along this part of the route is very much like southern Ontario. Getting back to that slowly rolling hills effect again. Lots of good earth here. I would imagine they do some farming in this area. So we're just arriving in Hearst, Ontario now. 5,500 people live here. And this town has the largest percentage of francophones in Ontario at 96%.
Holly's not sure about that. What do you think, Holly?
Now, if you were to go down the railroad track behind me for maybe less than 100 kilometers, you would run into the town of Oba. Sometimes this place is called Oba Station. And that was my father's first hometown when he came to Canada from Finland in 1928. His first house down there was a little shack built from railroad ties. I was surprised to see that you can actually drive to Oba now. Back in his day, and even back in the 60s, there were no roads there. You had to get there by train.
Well, I recently learned an interesting fact. That Canada has more freshwater lakes than all the other countries of the world combined. It seems unbelievable, but apparently that's true. At a stop, a picnic area on my way.
Sure, adding a stop at
Fushimi Lake Provincial Park may be closed.
The two ladies are having a fight. Well, it certainly has seemed like a long drive, even though it's just a bit over 3 hours. The countryside's been quite marshy. You've seen the black spruce that we saw so much of out in the east is here also. A lot of boggy land. That's the kind of land they like. Anyway, it's been a long drive. Gentle hills, lots and lots of forest, marsh, not too many people.